Yes, yes. This is Hush the Marine Investor again, and we're coming to you live on another episode from the Active Duty Passive Income Conference 2024 that is going on today. For the past 2 days, today's the last day over in Denver, Colorado. So I'm here with a good man that is doing some amazing things in the veterans community. So I wanted to just introduce you to Mr. Andrew Canales, right? Who's doing some amazing things. So Andrew, let's take this away, man. Tell us about the things that you have going on and why these things are important to our veterans.
Yeah, man, thanks. We started a transitional home here in Lakewood, Colorado, about 3 years ago, and really just after doing some research and getting involved in this space, I realized there was a big need for a different style of programming to essentially help these guys transform. You know, a lot of the programs that are out there through the VA and through these big organizations, they're running on the housing first model, and that's essentially get them in a house as fast as possible. Don't worry about what made them homeless.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And so what we focus on is transformation and personal growth and personal development, and they get a mentor and they get all of the basics to essentially take responsibility for their lives, transform, and see success again. Become independent, become self-sufficient, but really just becoming contributing members of society. And we've had a pretty good success rate. We're at 92%. So 92% of all the veterans we house are successfully independent and back on their feet. In the last 3 years, we've helped about 35 veterans transition with that 92% success rate. And it's really amazing because they're no longer revolving through the system. The homeless industry, as I call it, like it really has become an industry, and it's just like the hotel models, it's just like the hospital models, where the organizations are getting paid based on beds being filled. And so there's no incentive to actually go in and solve this problem and fix the root causes of what's making people homeless, the mental health issues, the financial literacy, and essentially, the personal responsibility that it takes to be successful in this world. And so we do our best to give them that foundation and help them transition in a way that's going to be lifelong. So that they're not back in the system, they're not just another number. Because the way it works right now is they'll get HUD voucher, they'll get SSVF, they'll get some kind of assistance, they'll get into housing, but then they don't care if they have an income, they don't care if they have a disability rating, they don't care if they have a job, and eventually those benefits run out. And then they're, they struggle, they're getting evicted again, getting more bad stuff on their records, and then they're right back in the system, going through the shelters, going through VA housing, and they're just another number. It's just another number. And so, these organizations are getting $70 per day per veteran. So they're shoving 5, 6, 7 beds in one room, and it's all about maxing their profit line and not really focusing on the people. And so Houses for Warriors, we take the initiative and actually work with them one-on-one, helping figure out what those barriers are, barriers to housing, barriers to the successful life that they're after, and we just work with them. And we give them the resources, but it's a handout, not a handout.
Yeah, 100%.
The handouts don't work.
Yeah, and I think what you're doing is 100% amazing, because we see yourself, we've seen how the struggles that come with transition for a single guy or gal, and also people and family members as well. So the fact that you are identifying the root cause to get them, themselves, and their family or their future family in a better position, I think it's absolutely admirable. So continue doing the great things, my brother. And if for people, for listeners, for watchers want to get a hold of you and see how you contribute to the cause, how do they do that?
Well, one of the biggest things that's the reason why I'm here and we're representing our organization at ADPI is, we're looking for investor partners. We're looking for people that want to see the impact grow and want to see this mission grow across the country. And so one of the big ways is through we're planning on opening a thrift store in Colorado. And with that model, owning commercial real estate, having passive residual income for the organization to sustain us long term and to grow into other cities that need this program.
So you have a nonprofit that runs this program?
Yep, it's Houses for Warriors. It's a 501c3. It's tax exempt, so everything we do is tax deductible. 100% of the funds that we raise goes towards the program and the staff that run this program.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, brother. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.